All right, my name's Mike George, and I live in Southern California. I'm currently the California State Director for the USKK, United States Karate Do-Kai. I'm Vice Chairman of the Okinawan Association of America's Martial Arts Committee. I began karate in 1962 at the tender age of 16. My first instructor was Jim Wax. Under him at that time was a young Shodan by the name of Bob Yarnell, and he also had Jim Harrison and Parker Shelton with him at that time. I trained with the group until Jim Wax left to New York, and eventually Jim Harrison and Parker Shelton moved on. Then I stayed with Bob Yarnell until 1968. At that time I moved to California and began to train under a group of Okinawa senseis, Sensei Shima, Taba, and Kino. I trained with them for several years. They went back to Okinawa. At that time, karate legend Mike Stone took pity on me and asked me to join a small group he had training at his dojo on Friday nights. I was very pleased to do that. Some of the guys were Howard Jackson, Steve Fisher, Darnell Garcia, John Natividad, and others. And I felt very honored to be among that group, training with those. I continued to train and teach. I had a school in Orange County, Westminster, for a time, and enjoyed that. It was a full contact karate school. I taught traditional karate as well as the full contact. I had several amateur fights. Then after a few years of doing all that, I got sick and needed a liver transplant due to a blood transfusion I had. And received that, and that's been 9.5 years ago, and I'm doing fine now. As far as my goals in the future, my goal is just continue to train in karate. I have been doing it for 47 years now. I have 3 grandchildren that hopefully will follow in my footsteps. One of them's already doing that. As I said earlier, I'm with the Okinawan Association of America and their martial arts committee, and we're trying to build that organization up, and that's what my future has in store for me now, and as well as being the state director for the USKK.